Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. I'm your host, Ghostish. I once was dead, but now I am alive. Thank you so much for tuning in to this unscheduled stream. God blessed me with the day off today, so very exciting. And so I decided, you know what, I think I want to get a head start on track 18 for this year, which is basically this coming week's track. Last track wasn't too bad. It was okay. I think, you know what, I can play it. I haven't actually played it on stream. I think originally I released it kind of early around Tuesday or Wednesday or something like that, but it was very messy, unpolished, and I felt like it deserved a little bit better, so I made a few changes, remixed, remastered. The drums might be too loud. Honestly, the whole track might be a little too loud in some spots, but I think I'm done messing with it for now. But I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go ahead and play this. Yeah, and then let me turn on desktop audio. All right, so this is what we had for this week, basically week 17. Made a few changes. Really enjoy. I think it's really good. You can actually hear the bass now too, which I kind of struggled with. Bass that I had so much fun making, honestly. This waveform right here, I don't think is a little spike or this peak, not too sure. But some feedback that I got was that this part right here was just overall way too loud. So I definitely need to work on my compression, I think. And then I changed the drums. And then of course I made the bass a bit louder here so you can really hear it. So yeah, that was Ecto Group. If you want to listen to the original one, the really muddy, kind of messy version, but the original version nonetheless, it's right here linked. This is the quote-unquote secret link. I did put it on private, but yeah, so this is technically, I guess, would be the final product, and then you can find the original here. Now today we're going to be working on a new track, getting a head start on track 18, like I said, and I want to utilize a new, or rather like a kind of a redone, like what's it called, workflow. Sorry, I was blanking on what I was trying to say. So normally what I do is I come up with like the chord progression, and then I do the chord progression, and then I do the chord pattern, and then I kind of do, then I'll do like the arps. I'll do like the easy things first, right? So like the chords, the arps, maybe the bass, then I'll do the drums. So I do the drums a little bit late, and I think with that, that's kind of got me in trouble a little bit in terms of trying to make the track groove. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try doing the, 1 second, let's fix this real quick. There we go. Sorry, that was bugging me a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now is actually I'm gonna come up with chord progression first, and then we'll come up with the drums, kick and snare, then the drum pattern, or then the chord pattern, and then probably either the bass or the percussions from there. But yeah, let's see. I have some new presets. I know eventually I'm going to want to do. Eventually I'm going to want to do my own sound design, but for now. And I also have a reference track, a new reference track that I'm utilizing. It's called Deleted by Linear Ring. Super cool artist, such a unique sound. I think they do color bass, and it's so vibrant of a song. So let's see. We're gonna go with, I think it was a serum preset. So we're gonna slap that on there. Let's see. I'm curious to what these sound like. Interesting. Okay. That's a lead. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's listen to my reference track. Let me take some notes. Oh, so good. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. It starts out with like ambience, and then it starts out with here. You know what? I'm going to actually I'm multi-streaming, so I don't want to get any copyright. Okay, let's see. Yeah, Twitch is a lot more forgiving than some other So there's ambience and then the chords, right? And then there's a pause. Oh man, that's good. Then drum intro to the drop. Okay, so good. Okay, definitely check it out for yourself. It's called Deleted, and it's by Linear Ring. You can find it on his SoundCloud, on their SoundCloud. And yeah, it's so good. All right, so let's come up with like something for the chords, right? We're gonna go. I wonder if I can. Yeah, let's use this for now. Maybe. I really want to use this one, but I feel like there's really a lot going on. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. I actually really like this. Let's just turn it down a bit so that the faders are nice. Let's take a look at the effects here. And I kind of want to play around with the effects. Here, we're going to go ahead and do screen capture. So let's turn this up so I can actually hear it. It's a bit of just... Okay, so that's what that does. I don't know if I want to add that. Oof. What if I... interesting. Maybe no distortion. Let's go. Ooh. Maybe phaser. Not too much. Okay. I think I like it where it's at right now. Yeah, we'll play around with this. Okay, so let's... What key do I want to go in? Let's keep it simple. Let's go with C major again. And then we're gonna go with... again, I'm not trying to make a complete pattern right now, so let's just go with... I'm gonna practice not using the scaled thing. So it goes 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go with my favorite pattern. Let's go with that first. And I'm gonna go ahead and just shape the sound now. Let's throw OTT on here. Let's do... And then just for ease of access, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Make some chords. I might actually change the synth. Whoops. Okay, yeah, so I'm probably going to change the synth. I think we might go with this for now. Yeah, and then most likely I'm probably gonna change it. Okay, so now I want to come up with drums. I have the chord progression, right? But actually, hold on. Let's figure out what BPM I want. Let's turn this off first. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it's about that, but let's see. Pretty sure it's like 150, 151. So we'll go with 150. And then it's half. I think it's halftime. The first drop is halftime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yep. Okay, so okay, so we have a drum rack, right? So like I organized my samples, but I haven't I organized it on. I moved all my samples to like a USB drive, and I was organizing them at work, but I haven't yet re-uploaded them to my desktop, so I don't have them all organized yet. But let's see. Ooh, that's a tad loud though, but I like it, and I'm in G or C already, so you know what, let's try that one. Okay, yeah, I gotta adjust that for sure. That's, the boom is a little too much. Okay, let's fade this out just a tad bit. Whoops. Okay, and I need, let's just turn this off first. Okay. Yeah, no. We'll turn everything back on. Yeah, and then we'll shape it as we go. So to use some of these too. We'll see. This one's a little long. I could go back to this one. It's very long though. It's a very long snare. No, I need a shorter snare. I kind of want to use this one, but okay, no, it's a little more. Actually, honestly, sounds kind of organic, like that, kind of ish. Let's try it out. It's mad long though. This might be too much, honestly. I might use this one. I really want to use this. This one's good too. Maybe we'll throw it on there. Fade it out. I'm not too sure which one I want to use. So we'll throw both on there and then come up with the pattern. So we're going to do half step first. I think I like this one better. Yeah, I think I like this one a lot better. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with this. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, we're gonna take that. We're going to take this. I'm gonna throw it on here. That sounds a lot better than it being on the kick bus. So we're gonna take this. I throw it on here. Okay, let's shape the kick now. Yeah, I kind of definitely want to make it quite snappier. Attack is too much. Not enough attack is not. So let's do, I like it a little punchy. Something like that, maybe. That might be good. Just a little bit of pump. Okay, definitely don't need so much sustain. Let's clip. That might be good. Saturation a little too much, but not a whole lot. I like that. Of course, just the gain. Yeah. I dig that sound. For now. And then let's check the snare. It definitely needs to be shaped more. Here, let's do this. Yeah, so this might be a little annoying for you guys, and I apologize, but just bear with me here. Whoa! Azred, hello! Hi! Thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate that. How are you doing? Water, the elixir of life. Very, very good. Just chilling. I am great. Thank you so much for tuning in. Yes, I'm doing very, very well. I woke up today and I had a surprise, had a blessing from God because I had the day off, paid day off. Super, super nice. So I was just like, you know what? I feel good. I'm just going to go ahead and start my track early. So yeah, so now I'm just working on track 18. Feeling really good, ready to put in some new things that I learned into work. I do work normally on Saturdays. Yeah. So I have a goal for this year to make a track per week. So that way by the end of the year, I would have made 52 tracks with a ton of experience under my belt already in just 1 year. That's my goal, right? So that way when next year hits, I can really start busting out some really good, well, hopefully really good music. Um, so yeah, 18 so far. This is track 18. Pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy how far I've gotten in such a short amount of time. I've learned so much. It's like my brain is so full and yet I have so much more to learn. Yeah, 100%. I think the burnout comes during the mixing and the mastering phase. The production phase itself, I have so much fun. Honestly, making music is all I can really think about. Which is kind of odd because I've never had such a burning passion and desire for something in my life. Um, and I'm a millennial, so I've been around for, at least 2 decades without showing my age. And so it's like I finally found something that I'm like, wow, I'm really passionate about. Like, I used to be really big into video games and really big into like anime. Yes, millennial power. Um, and I used to be really big into like D&D and other tabletop games, and like I had fun. I was passionate about that too, but like never have I ever felt the way that I feel about music for anything else. Like I'm so obsessed. Um, and it's I just have so much fun doing it. So, but yeah, definitely I'm keeping a radar out for any burnout, 100%. So right now I'm just trying to shape this snare. So I apologize if it's loud or obnoxious. It's just the easiest way for me to really shape this and get the sound that I want. Akayashi, hello. Good evening for you. It is morning for me. But hello. Welcome back to the Phantom Frequency. How are you this evening? I think that might be good. Okay, so let's take a listen. First let's turn this back into the beat. Okay. Unsolo this. So we're starting with halftime. Oh, that is loud. Oh, that's why. Let's gain stage this properly. Keep it up then. Just be careful not to push yourself too much and don't feel bad if you don't end up with 52 tracks. Yeah, don't stress too much about it. Yeah, definitely 100%. Thank you so much for the kind words and the support. Yeah, I'm definitely like, if I can't make a track or if I have to take a break, I'm going to do it. But so far, it's just been so fun. I'm having so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely in the US. I appreciate that, Azeret. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm not in the UK. I'm out based in the US, so it is morning for me. But yeah, how is the UK? Do you like it over there? Okay, let's spice this up a little bit. Well, first of all, let's go ahead and just duplicate this down. We're gonna move this over. This is gonna be like kick halftime, snare halftime, and then this is just gonna be chords full, right? Oh, nice. That's good. Yeah, it's actually kind of, well, It's today anyway, or the past couple days. It's been kind of cool, which is quite nice because it was getting a little warm. And personally, I prefer the cold weather. Um, but yeah, so winter, fall and winter are definitely my favorite. Sunshine too, above Tennessee average here on the East Coast. Very nice. What is that? I have to. Oh, 50 Fahrenheit. Wow, 50 degrees is nice. Yeah, that's very, very nice. So 50 is cold-ish, right? So like, I think. Oh, what is that? Let's do. I really enjoy like 65. So that's like what? 18 Celsius for you guys. Yeah, freedom units. Yes. That's my favorite phrase when it comes to Fahrenheit. The F stands for freedom units. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and spice this drum up. Yes, freedom units, definitely. I want to move this down. Whoa! Alni, hello!
Alni rated your channel with 3 viewers.
Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, welcome to the Phantom Frequency. Gee, make sure I spelled that right.
Shout out to Alnichi.
Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Welcome. Hello, fellow Phantom, fellow Ghost. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. Let's see. Yeah, I wanted to move this down like that, so that way when I look at it, boom. Okay. Oh, oops. Let's move that up. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Raiders. Thank you so much for raiding, for sticking around and raiding. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. Feel free to chill, lurk, or if you need to raid and run, that's perfectly fine too. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Okay, let's do something like maybe like a double kick. Something like this. Or I think I don't want to go too much off the grid. Hold on, let's go back to my reference track. Oh, it's not halftime. No, it's not. It's just your average 4 on the floor. Okay. We can do that. So instead, we're gonna do this. Whoops. What is this? The snare? Yeah. Pretty sure it's like that, right? Yeah. And then the kick. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely get some sleep. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Take care. Thank you for the lurk. Appreciate it. Will do. Thank you so much. I think I'm doing this wrong. Thank you. Okay, there needs to be a snare here. Yeah, kick right here. Kicks right here. Snares right there. Yeah, average 4 on the floor. I should change that lurk command to something a little bit more personable. Okay, so now whether 10C is like, hey, finally, it's almost May. But what I do want when I decide to live in Maple Leaf country, I hear Canada is super, super nice. At least I think you were talking about Canada, right? Maple Leaf Country. Okay, maybe we do like a double kick here. There we go, there we go. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we'll do kick, snare, and then maybe like an early kick here. I wonder if and then back on track. Hold on, let's reference my how did they do this? Sorry, I'm checking my reference track right now, which I highly recommend you all check out. I don't want to play it on stream because I don't want to get hit by copyright from. I am multi-streaming right now. Stay on Twitch though, because Twitch is definitely a lot more forgiving. But I highly recommend you check out "Deleted" by Linear Ring. Such good music. Very unique. I think it's more color based than Kawaii feature based, but it's so good. Actually, I don't think he has. Okay, maybe it's not. Okay, maybe go something like this instead. I want to end this a little bit better, less plain. Maybe we do kick here and then snare. Okay, let's take a listen. Maybe do 3 kicks. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm definitely trying something a little bit new. Wait, let's rename this. What is this called? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and shape the chords. Shape the chords so that it matches the beat here. Ooh. There we go. Okay, so nope. Something like that. I think we gotta do halves. whoops. Okay, let's. Then we're going to do something like. I have to do fourths for this one. Eighths. I'm gonna move this down. And then kind of do something like that. I don't even know if this will sound good, but we're gonna find out. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's just the kick. Oh. I see. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Take care, and thank you so much for the lurk. Yeah. Shout out to Seer. For those of you who don't know, Azrat is also a streamer. Very
Shout
kind
out to
person.
Azaret Ser.
Okay, so check out her stream when you get a chance. So what I want to do actually, I think instead of, because doing it to the snares is too quick, right? So instead, what we're going to do is we're going to, no, let's go back. One more. Yeah, like that. We're going to shape it to the kick. Yeah, we're gonna shape it to the kick, and then let's go eighths. Yeah. Up to where the snare goes, I guess you can say. So it'll be kick, snare, and then a little pause right here, and then kick. I want to know if I can do like something like this up to here. That's very loud. I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Actually, let me turn it down on Ableton. Faust, hello. Thanks for tuning in. The top one is the kick, I believe, right? No. I'm confusing myself. There we go. This is the snare. This is the kick. So we're gonna go kick, snare, kick. Whoops. Like that. Something like this. I'm off. Like that, and then this actually goes like this. Boom. Okay. Tear yourself away from the DAW. I entered a track battle this weekend. Been cooking for hours. I feel it. Track battle is wild. I haven't done one. Maybe I'll do one in the future. I don't know. I'm still very, very new to producing, so, but it sounds fun. It sounds very, very fun. But I totally get the feel for just producing for hours at a time. I mean, on average, I think I think I spend maybe like anywhere between 6 to 7 hours at a time producing. I'm just so obsessed. Like it's so much fun. Working my DAW is my video game. Lucky with a vocalist, very nice. What genre? Yeah. Absolutely. Okay, so I do like this. We'll go kick 1, snare 1, chords 1. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. So you're doing producing rap? Oh, I think I want to change the chords up actually. Maybe something like yeah, he said he was feeling like an uplifting boom bap tile thing. Very nice. I think this one needs to be changed. He was at work last night when it started, but he left me with that and sent me a recorded verse on a beat he did recently for reference. Wrote a tune and split the stems. Nice, very nice. Did they what's it called? So he hasn't rapped over it yet. You just made the beat. Oh, you just made the beat and put his vocal on it. Oh. Ah, I see. Okay, maybe that. Yeah. We'll do it that way, and then I wonder. I gotta test it out, right? I mean, like, what kind of producer would I be if I didn't experiment? Make sure I don't want it to overlap the snare. Maybe I can let it overlap the snare. I don't know. We'll see. Usually write minor, like sad type dark beats. It was weird writing a major hat type happy beat. I feel that. Yeah, when I swapped from lo-fi, I guess it really just depends, right? Because I started with lo-fi, and I was using a lot of more minor chords. But then when I swapped over to Kawaii Future Bass, like my mentor was just like, I was wondering why your songs sound so dark for something that's supposed to sound so upbeat, which is fine. You know what I mean? It's all dependent on like the stylistic choice. But then I started using major chords, and I think genre really matters with the types of like chords that you're using. I mean, I definitely feel like there's definitely creative room for you to experiment. But yeah, stop trying to aim for genres. You always mess it up. Yeah, I feel that. I think when it comes to genres, yeah, no, I totally get that. Uh, but I feel like genres are very loosely, what's the word? Loosely, like, they're guidelines. You know what I mean? Like genres are more like, oh yeah, like you can fit this in here, however. But I really feel like genres are just kind of like, obviously, like it's a label that we put on music to describe kind of the sort of vibe and feeling of what it is. I'm trying to write banging like house and speed garage since day one, and can't ever be happy with anything in that realm. But you can write breakcore randomly. I feel that. Yeah, I one of these days I really want to get into J-pop. But there's no way that like that requires like some really good knowledge of like bass lines, and I tried, and it's very difficult. Honestly though, like I think with more practice, I think you can do it. There's about to be an ad for in a little bit, but if you keep trying, dude, I definitely think with enough practice. Let's see. I think there's an ad going on, but I'm not too sure. Hip hop as well. The simple structures mess you up. What do you mean by structures? Like, does hip hop have like a sort of structure that it uses? I mean, trying to make your stuff evolve and switch it up. Half the time it just leaves it like lo-fi. Perfect example. What do you mean you can't write lo-fi? I feel like lo-fi is very, very forgiving. You know what I mean? Like you can do whatever you want with it. It's just you just gotta slow the BPM down and always turn it into something very not lo-fi. We can delete this. Overcomplicate your arrangements like I'm writing drum and bass or something. think I kind of want to do something like this. Something like that. Yeah, I like that one better. Okay, so I think let's play around with. Wait, let's take a listen to my reference. Okay, so I definitely want to change this up to something a little bit more wild. That's pretty wild. Sometimes it just works out. I don't know if I can give links on here, but if you want to listen to the boom bap beat or yeah, dude. You can go ahead and throw it in the, I think I'm in your Discord. You can throw it in here too if you want. I don't really care, but my Autobot will delete it. But I'll see it and I can always just relink it. I have no issues with legitimate links on my stream. I mean, yeah, so it's not a big big issue. But I can definitely take a listen to it. I'll write it down. But yeah, I would love to hear it. Ooh. Yeah, I think something like this. Here, let's go ahead and show it. Oh, it's on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out after stream. I think I want to do something like this, just so there's a little bit of, yeah, a little bit of pause. It's not bad, but I don't expect, yeah, for sure. I appreciate that, man. You get it. I mean, you're a streamer too, so you understand. Yeah. I dig that a lot. All right, and let's try this sidechain out right here. I'm gonna put the trigger down on here. Boom. And then let's make sure that it's not too wild. We're gonna like mix this down to 70. I like 75 personally. I think it's nice and not too much. Let's do, let's group this. And then we're gonna put this as the kick. You rocking any other 5 wavetable synths? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I have no idea what that means. I'm using a lot of presets. I don't know how to do my own sound design yet. Right now I'm really just focusing 5-star wavetable synths. You mean 5-star as in like fire? Let's duplicate this down. Serum is one of the big guys, yeah. Oh, like VSTs. Yeah, I use Serum. I really only use Serum and Vital Phase Plant. Oh, Current. I'll have to check those ones out. Yeah, I really only use Serum, Vital, and I sometimes use this other one called, where is it? Current. I'll have to check that one out. Let me write that down. Current VST. I really like this. Where is it? Same guys that make Rift. So this one right here is called Magical 8-Bit Plugin. It's really good for the genre that I let's arm this. The genre that I produce in, Kawaii Future Bass. It has a lot more of that 8-bit sound, right? And then you can like change the percentage of the duty here, which changes the sound. You can mess with like the attack, delay. I really like the triangle. I think the triangle sounds really good. But also the pulse square got a little bit more like oomph to it. What I love about this one is you can mess with the vibrato here. So if you go depth, you can really like get some cool sound, sounds with a vibrato effect here. And if you really want to go like, I used to do drums like this for noise, for a little bit like staccato drums. So yeah, I mean, this is a really simple plugin. This one's free. It's called Magical 8-Bit plugin. Really like it. Not sure if I'm going to be using it for this track, but it's really cool. Born in like 89, so yeah, for sure. It's any genre. I think it sounds great. 8-bit, yeah, 100%. But yeah, I really only use those three currently. I downloaded some free plugins because Wave had some free plugins. I follow this guy on Twitch. He streams sometimes. His name is Big Jibba on Twitch. And he does a lot of feedback streams. Actually, most of his streams are feedback streams. And so like you can submit. Here, let me give him a shout out. Pretty sure that's him. Oh, the UK, you do know him. All right, cool. Yeah. I love his streams. He gives really good feedback. So yeah, absolutely. I don't know if they're still doing it, but a couple days ago he was advertising that what was it? Waves was doing like free plugins. So I downloaded a bunch of free plugins from Waves, but haven't gotten to them yet. I dig this. Black Keys, I've heard of it. I haven't tried it out yet though. Okay, I gotta shape these chords. You can't really hear them. Yeah, OTT is on that. Let's throw it earlier. Could be the saturator, maybe. It's $20. I gotta write this down, dude. I didn't realize it was $20. Is it? Is you still want it? Like, going to use for my sub bass now, and it's got pads, bells, and keys. Maybe, yeah. I'll have to check it out for sure. That's wild, man. Cool. Okay, so try adding saturation on here. turn the gain down a tad bit. It's a little loud. Only because it's a little easier to use. When it comes to Ableton's OTT, there's a lot of settings that I don't know what it does. I'm sure it's the same concept, but if I knew exactly what I was doing, this would probably be better because you can do a lot more. You can get a lot more granular with it, right? Like, things on top are downward compression and vice versa. Where the audio meter is for high to mid, low, and the blue. Okay, so oh wait, you can adjust this part too. Oh, where the audio meter is for high, mid, low is the blue, and the gray box is the compression. So depending on how much compression I want, oh. Okay. Interesting. Thank you. So if I wanted to... Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more. I feel like Ableton stock devices are really, really good if you know how to use them, right? Like, hey, Loki. Yeah, of course. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Loki Phantom VT.
Fellow Ghost VTuber out here. Very, very nice. No, I'm not in the beta. Can you apply for it? Oh, you can just go download it? Alright, I'll have to... Let me write that down. 12.2. Yeah, dude, I've been hearing so many cool things about it. I'm not too sure what that means, if I'm being honest. Bounce a new track, bounce to new track with it, like Bitwig. I've never used Bitwig. Oh, what? No more freeze and flatten after duplicating. Freeze individual parts of clips. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, that's too much. I think I like... So there's a lot of high frequencies here, right? I mean, that was kind of the point. But I gotta make sure I'm careful with how many I use. I kind of like how that sounds, actually. So you can freeze individual parts of clips to new tracks to keep the MIDI without duplicating the track. Interesting. I'll have to see for myself to really understand. Okay. I kind of like this. All right, let's go to my reference track. You've got a sub going with this. That's the kick, actually. Yeah, that's the kick. I'm thinking I want to do bass next. Hold on, let me check out my reference track. Okay, I would play my reference track in stream, but I don't want to get hit by YouTube. Twitch is definitely a lot more forgiving, but this, for those who are curious, is the track that I'm referencing. Super cool. Okay, yeah, I think a sub would be really, really good here. And I think it'd be very easy. I just take the chords, honestly. And then I can just sidechain it down. Let's arm this and then find a good sub. Oh, that's why. Before you had Black Keys, you always made the same sub. I usually use the same preset. I'm not gonna lie. Usually I use something like this. Or there was another one that I use, actually. Where is it? This one. This one might be a little much, though. That's a lead. Okay. Let's just go with my usual. Yeah, I like that one. Let's make sure it's gained, staged right. Nice. Dude, I can't wait to get into sound design, honestly. It's just not my goal at the moment. But dude, I'm excited. There's so many cool things that you can do. Yeah, really, for sure. Like, before I got into producing, I used to listen to like a lot of like dubstep and rhythm and stuff like that. No, I don't have Serum 2 yet. Um, but let's see. Let's use AI cover. I was wondering if you like some art for your songs. People might assume the music is AI, well, and not click on it. Yeah. Yeah. I get that. Um, and that's the whole reason why like I'm streaming. Um, just so that like people can see that it's my music is not AI, right? But right now when it comes to art, I'm trying to find art is a little tricky, right? I know that in the VTuber community, like AI art is like heavily looked down upon. It is like the plague. Um, and so and I understand why, as an artist myself, like in terms of music, it's not the same thing. Um, face map a little dude, yeah. VTubing is fun. I made my own model using Vroid Studio, so it's really just the cover art that I've used, and that's only because I can't currently fund an artist. Budget's really rough right now. And obviously I can't draw myself. Some artists will be like, well then learn how to draw. Oh yeah, yeah. I was wondering if you like some art for your songs. If you're offering, sure. I mean, I'll use it. Yeah, absolutely. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Um, but yeah, AI is if you don't mind, Loki. I mean that'd be real. That's very kind of you. Um, yeah, I mean I get that AI AI is heavily looked down upon. And I don't use AI in any of like my music or anything like that, other than learning music production. Uh, I use it to learn things because I think it's very, very valuable in teaching yourself how to do certain things. Um, but the actual music process, I refuse to use AI because I feel like it defeats the purpose of creation. Am I against AI in terms of art? People are gonna hunt me down for this. I think that there are two different things. Um, AI art, yeah, is kind of cool, like the generative visual aspect. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to AI art, I think that if you're, I think it's fine to use if you can't afford an artist, but I'm biased because that's currently my situation, right? I just actually commissioned an artist to change my profile picture. Um, and it was like $20, which isn't bad. 20 bucks isn't bad. But also everybody's situation is different. You know what I mean? Like $20 for me, it's kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's just that's just my situation right now. You know what I mean? And so like, I think we should have a little bit of grace when it comes to people. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, yeah. On Twitter, I have quite a few people reaching out to me, quite a few artists reaching out to me, and it's like, yeah, yeah. I have to be very, very careful and budget minded. Um, when it comes to art. You know what I mean? Like, and don't get me wrong, like I want to support artists, especially like so many artists that I see that I like. I love their art. But also it's like, dude, like it's rough right now. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to pay you properly. I want to be able to like pay you for the art that you deserve. I don't want a discount. You know what I mean? Like, I took a discount from someone for a couple emotes because they really wanted to work with me for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I appreciated it honestly. But like I was just like, no, like I'd rather like pay you the full amount, but they were very insistent. So stuff like that, like that's all right. But I think we need to have, I think and I'm not a drawing artist, so obviously like I'm trying to have have a little bit more empathy and grace with it. I just thought the human art would help with people clicking on your vids. Yeah, absolutely, Loki. I mean, like if you're offering, I mean, and you don't mind me using some of them, yeah, I mean, I'll take all the help I can get. Thank you. But also like slowly, right? This is also kind of like this whole thing for me, like VTubing, Ghostish as an artist. Ellie Rabbit, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. Welcome back. When it comes to like this whole project, right? Ghostish as a project, as a VTuber, as an artist, as a musician, as a producer, a V producer, is a documentation of my personal music journey, right? And so, I think it's cool to show the evolution of where I once started using, right? Having no yeah, actually, here, let me message you. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Okay, so that obviously didn't work. If you message me on SoundCloud, I'll get back to you. I just don't want to throw out my Discord on stream. Not that I don't trust you guys, but I don't trust like VODs. If you message me on SoundCloud, then I'll give you my my Discord. I don't have a Discord server yet. Can I message you on? How do you message someone on? Okay, hold on. I don't have Blue Sky, but I do have Twitter. Okay, I messaged you on Twitch, so you should have gotten my message. Thank you, by the way, I really appreciate it. But yeah, 100%. And this is like a documentation of my journey, and so like where I started out without any prior knowledge of like, oh, AI art is so bad, blah blah blah. You know, in the VTuber community, like you get persecuted for like supporting AI or showing anything. Like it's crazy. And so like it's actually really off-putting in my opinion, the amount of like rage people have and anger people have towards like AI art. And like I get it, right? Like as an artist, but I also believe that AI can never reproduce like human here, I'm gonna snooze this ad. Yeah, someone got like instantly booted out of track battle yesterday for that. Yeah, and like I mean using AI in your music work when you're specifically requested not to, or using AI in your art, in your drawing, in your art when you're specifically asked not to, then okay, I get it. Don't use it, right? But if it's like a profile picture or like a cover art, or like there's no rules, like why would you like why persecute them for that? You know what I mean? Because AI art will never be as good as human art. It will never have the human touch, the human quote unquote flaws or mistakes that make it beautiful, that make it as good as it is. This was like his whole song discography was fake. Oh man, that's crazy. Um, yeah, that's wild. That's pretty wild. Um, yeah, and don't get me wrong. Like eventually, like I don't want to use AI cover art. You know what I mean? Like, I do want to be able to support artists. I just can't right now. You know what I mean? Like I financially literally can't right now. Um, so yeah, I mean like if you hate me for it, like I'm sorry, but I mean it's my own financial burden, right? I'm not going to change that because like I'm being quote unquote persecuted for. Where's that music coming from? Oh, for you know, just because I can't afford art right now. I think it's a little ridiculous. Some of the most interesting psychedelic artists and cartoonists, and the list goes on. When I can give the paper I got to people, I give it to. Yeah, 100%. Like, support your artists. 100%. Whoa! Gonrag, thank you so much for the raid.
Gonrag_ rated your channel with 4 viewers.
Yo. Let's get this guy. Let's get this guy to
Shout out to
affiliate.
Gonrag_.
This guy is so close. Gonrag is so close to affiliate. He's been trying to get affiliate for I don't know how long, but yeah, he's been trying to get affiliate for a while. So the one that the one that he's missing right now is the 3 consecutive viewers average. So if y'all can give this guy a follow. He does gaming. Awesome man of the Lord. I respect him a lot, and yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome raiders to the Phantom Frequency. Thank you so much for joining me. We were just talking about art a little bit, but 4 months, sheesh. Yeah, man, of course. I mean, I haven't been streaming as long as you, but I know how it feels to like to try to shoot for that, and it's tough. So, all right, bro. Thanks, Faust, for checking it out. Appreciate it. Good luck. I'll definitely check out your song. I have it written down right here. I'll check out your track after stream. Thanks for hanging out, man. Okay, so let's look at this bass, right? It's really difficult to hear, actually. I wonder if I can. Okay, now I can kind of hear it. Okay, so this is where the direction. Ellie, I am doing well. Thank you so much. Yes, I am making a new track. Track 18 out of 52 for this year. So yeah. Yes, I am a beginner producer. I just started producing in December. I have a goal this year to finish a track per week. So that way by the end of the year, I have 52 tracks of experience. And that way I can start the next year with, you know, some really good experience. It's awesome that you're writing music. I'd love to know what kind of music you write, man. That's cool. I'm using Ableton. I'm using Ableton Live right now as my DAW. Oh, you're on Ableton too. Yeah, dude. That's so cool. Yeah, for sure. Dude, here, I'm gonna send you a message on Twitch. Add me on Discord, and I will. Yeah, thank you. Gonrag. Yeah, I'm going to send you a message. Add me on Discord. And then I'll send you some references. Oops. Ghostish. I'll send you some references for what's it called, for Ableton. Write raps, trying to learn how to write good chorus at the moment. That's dope, man. Yeah, 100%. I used to work in lo-fi, or I used to produce lo-fi when I was starting out. Excuse me. But then I switched over to Kawaii Future Bass, because I really, really enjoy it. So yeah, I definitely have some really good resources for Ableton, some YouTube videos that I highly recommend you check out. When it comes to producing, learning your DAW, well, picking your DAW, right? First and foremost, picking your DAW is the most important thing. Then sticking with that DAW and learning how to use it. So learn how to use Ableton, dude. There's plenty of resources out there. If you add me on Discord, I will send you some stuff after stream. But yeah, for sure, man. Music's so good, man. Like I definitely enjoy it so much. It's so fun, so rewarding. So yeah, I know I'm yapping a lot right now, but could probably lower this down. Just make sure this gain stage properly. Okay, good. Let's rename this to bass 1. Okay, so now I kind of want to do, oh shoot, I haven't saved yet. That's very, very important. Okay, cool. So now I've saved. I'm going to go ahead and check out my reference track. Okay, so I've been wanting to do a track like this for a long time, and I haven't figured out how to do it, but I think now with these pauses, I've been wanting to learn how to fill these pauses with like some really cool stuff. So let's try. Oh, there's an ad. Okay. Let's try. Shoot. No, let's do like a bass line first. One second. I think we can do, yeah, so let's throw this bass down, and then I want to do, well, actually, this will be sub 1. This will be bass 1, and I would like to break this up. Let's do, let's do another serum. And I want to add some texture to it. Maybe a little bit of... Interesting. I think this would be really interesting to use. I kind of want to try it out. Let's see. It's solo. Okay, so we're back from the ad. Kind of want to try this out. This one is... Make sure I name them so I don't get confused. Oh, posture check. Thank you. Let's fix that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I do definitely have that bad habit of like slouching. This is supposed to be bass, so let's just go ahead and lower the... I dig the concept. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll do like add a little bit more crunch. So something like probably one of my favorite ones. Where is it? Something like this. But let's move it up a couple octaves. But let's explore a little bit, right? So this between this or... I kind of like this one better. Crunch. Let's turn the volume down because it's a little much. Trying! How's it going? Train and tens. I'll get it right. I'll get it right. Tray. I think it's tray, right? Like holding a tray. Or is it try? Tray, right? I'm pretty sure it's tray. Like tray. Got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, how's it going? How's it going? I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. God blessed me with a day off today. A paid day off today. So it's very, very nice. I usually work on Saturdays. So, yeah. Very, very nice having a surprise day off, paid. So decided to spend it streaming, making music, getting a head start on track 18 out of 52. So yeah, this is definitely something new. I'm working on a new track. Just gonna drink some water real quick. One sec. Yeah, I'm using a new reference track, a track that I've been wanting to use for a while. I love this song. It's called Deleted by Linear Ring. I'm not going to play it on stream because I don't want to get hit by copyright. But I will link it. It's such a good song. Very, very cool. The concept of it is very cool. I believe it's more color bass. So I'm trying to do something like that because I've been wanting to do something with Yeah, no worries. I've been wanting to do something with like pauses. I've been wanting to implement pauses and like do stuff with that for a long time, but I wasn't really sure how. Okay, let's shape some of these bases, right? I think I want to do a multi-band. I like the idea. I like the roar. Right now I'm just kind of shaping. You guys can't really see this one. So I gotta like move my model off to the side. I just haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. But right now I'm just kind of messing around with this roar plugin. Comes with Ableton Live Suite. Really, really enjoy it. Camellia. I don't think I've heard it. I think I might want to add some saturation. Artist. Okay, yeah, 100%. I'll write that down. Camellia. For sure. Thanks for the suggestion. Yeah, maybe some saturation. I wonder if we go... Let's turn the gain down a tad bit. Maybe we can go an octave higher. There we go. I think the octave higher is better. Yeah, of course, 100%. I love supporting, you know, fellow small streamers, man. It's really, really cool, especially if they're producers, man. I learned so much. I really learned so much. Even if I can't like stay, like lurking is always cool. I love it when people like lurk for me too. I mean, that's honestly how I got to affiliate. It's just people lurking, and you know, like I really do appreciate the lurks. So I definitely want to pay it forward as much as I can. I think I like that a little bit more on the highs. Yeah, I like that. And then we can decrease the gain a bit so it's faded properly, or gain stage properly. Okay, so let's work on this nice little crunch right here. What's parallel? Let's try parallel maybe. No, I think I like the multiband still. There we go. Let's turn the gain down. Really like watching smaller producer streamers. It's just a different vibe. You can actually share thoughts. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Absolutely. Plus, it's great to like build connections, build relationships, and you know, just hang out with other like-minded people. Like as a new producer too, like hold on, let's save. As a new producer, there's just so much that I know that I can learn and just absorb. And I love, honestly, like I just love nerding out about music. Like I was I was on I was getting feedback from Big Jibba, I think last week. If you don't know Big Jibba, you should definitely check him out. He does feedback streams. I'm actually here. Let's Big Jibba. He does feedback streams. And he's really good. Cool guy. And I submitted one of my songs, and I've been submitting my songs for feedback from him for a while. So he so he's pretty funny with his feedback now, but yeah, he was basically like doing feedback for one of my songs, and he was basically saying, "Look, I know you love complex melodies, which is great for other producers, right? But your average listener is kind of dumb. You know, average listeners are kind of dumb." And he meant it in like a good way, not like that they're dumb, but like he was basically saying like your average listener isn't going to be like, "Oh my gosh, dude, that arpeggio during that drop combined with like that snare hit at this timing was like so cool." Like your average Sydney at the gym is just gonna be like, "I don't like this song," and that killed me, dude. I was laughing so hard because it's true. Um, like I love music, you know what I mean? And so I love, even before I started producing, I was listening to like dubstep artists like Subtronics, 12th Planet, you know, and yeah, a bunch of other Sudden Death, Eptic, a bunch of other like really like cool, and Yeti is crazy, cool producers. And like I would just sit and listen to all, and this is before I started producing, so I didn't know anything about it, but I was just in my brain like naturally kind of dissecting the music and like geeking out over like, oh my gosh, like during that drop when this happened and this happened and then like they layered it with this, I was like, this is so cool, but I didn't know what it was called. I just enjoyed hearing all like the little details. And so like I love little details like that. I think it's really cool. If you like mixing feedback, you should check out OMLab. He's doing very in-depth feedback usually. Cool. Yeah, I will check him out. OMLab. I'll write that down. Let me write some notes. Streamer feedback for mixing. Thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah. But yeah, I have so much fun with it. Music is just so much fun. Okay. I kind of want to play around with something like, maybe we chop this up a little bit. I love if a song has a lot of small details. It makes it more interesting. Yeah, 100%. And it gives you ideas. You know what I mean? Maybe I can... Or... that might be good, yeah. Or I think maybe it might be better high-low. Maybe something like this. Or down more like this. Or maybe like this. I'm not sure how to feel about this section right here. What if I just kept it the same note? I think that might be better. Okay, let's save. I might be doing the melody a little early, but 'cause I told myself I was gonna do percussions after bass, but I really want to try this melody out. Let's whoops. Let's throw Midi down. Okay, so let me reference back my, let me listen to my reference track. There's so much going on here. Oh, goodness, there's literally so much. All right, I definitely want to try it though. Where do I even start? Okay, for starters, let's throw down some Vital. We'll work with Vital first. Let's see. Let's arm the track. I really need I have duplicates. Don't look. My my preset folder is like, my organization is a mess. Ooh. Something like that maybe. That's a little too much. Hold on, let me write some of this down because I definitely want to. I'm going to be using a variety of different synths. Maybe. Maybe. Topian Bell. Yeah, I organized my samples folder a few days ago, but I haven't There we go. That's the one I'm kind of looking for. Let's try this one out. Well, let's write this down first. So P64LD. Yeah, absolutely. Actually, I did. Oops, I sent it twice. Sorry. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it so much. Appreciate the the advice, and the car art assets and stuff like that. And thank you for stopping by, Loki. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Let's see. Could do something like that, maybe. Bye, have a good one. Might be able to do something cool with that one. Maybe. Okay, so these ones are all pads. These are all percussions. We have sequencers here. You do some mixing sessions the next days if you have any questions regarding that topic. Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. Thanks for the info, man. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Okay, so let's use this one, right? Let's make sure it's gain staged well. That's good. Okay, let's see. So something like right here. Here, I'm gonna throw this on repeat, so I apologize. Actually, let's do 16ths. Nope. Nope. Command. Oh, thank you. Control 1, 2. Okay, okay, I see it. Triplets is command 3. Okay. Sweet. Thanks. I feel like that's too fast. Okay, let's just experiment. I'm just gonna see what sounds good. No, I think it needs to end on a higher note. Seems a little too busy. Going back to my reference track. Okay, I see what's going on. Let's get weird. Let's see here. Yeah, you know what? let's just try this out. Hold on. So rather than, it's actually gonna be part of the melody. Just throw some stuff down. My panel design? What do you mean by panel design? Under the stream? Right. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, that might be kind of, I hope it's not too loud for you guys. Let me turn down Ableton for a little bit. Actually, I feel like my mic is a little low. Is this better? Okay, that might be better. So, we're just gonna get weird. I want to reverse this. So let's solo this track. Solo? Yeah. Maybe do something like this. Here, let's... I don't want it to be too loud. That might be good. And then something like... that might be too much. That might be too long. I want to add a little bit more. Let's see. Maybe not this one yet, but let's do... Maybe. I think we're going somewhere with this. If we layered it with something, I think it would be really cool. Let's get weird with it. Let's see. Why not? Something like this. What if we just chopped it up? And then we just kind of like pieced stuff together. I don't even know if this will sound good. It's interesting, that's for sure. Maybe do something like, maybe right here. I gotta fade it in. Okay. What if in conjunction with that, we did something like, just put a note down. Oh, let's practice the shortcuts. There we go. Thank you. Wait, what? Okay, I kind of want to maybe add like, I don't know, to it. Kind of like those too. Just throw it down somewhere. Okay, getting distracted. Let's take this, throw it down on a new track. That's a MIDI track. Throw it down on a new track. Okay, so actually, what if I just grouped these instead and then threw the OTT on it? Oh, too much. Okay, I'm gonna be throwing this on repeat, so I apologize if it gets annoying. really like to shape the sound. Okay, what does it sound like? Okay. How loud is it? Let's turn it down a little bit. Okay. I dig this. I definitely want to chop this up for a little bit. Actually, let's do something. Maybe like that. Okay, and then like kind of throw some other stuff in it. Like I want to reverse this. Wait, what? Okay, there we go. Let's do a little bit more. Whoops, no. Like that. But I also want to add some other stuff too.
Aurora.
I've never really used samples like this before, but I think they would be really interesting. I don't want to use that. That's way too long. Maybe something like that. I could use something like that, maybe. I don't really enjoy using... Okay, these are... Alright, let's go back to... see my... Got random sounds here. Something like that. Well, that's something that I forgot to do, is properly gain stage these before I chop them up. Probably should have done that prior. Yeah, these are long. Whoops. What if we reverse to this? There we go. And then did something like this. Kind of like it. And then ended like this, maybe? This might be too long. Wait, let's stage this. There we go. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe we reverse this. Or Huh? Oh, it's because I have it looped. Maybe something like that. Let's get rid of that. Fade it in. Yeah, I like that a lot. It might be too long. Something like that. Unless I shorten this. Maybe we shorten this. Do something like that. I don't know how this will sound, but that's alright. It's all experimentation. Let's see. Not bad. Let's hear it. Okay. We're cooking. Maybe do something like this. This is super loud. This one's okay. No, I think I actually, what I want to use is, where is it? There was something here. Something specific. What was this one? Might not fit, honestly. Yeah, I think probably not. I think I have to throw something in here. Let's see. Something like that. Let's solo this. That might not be too bad. Let's throw this into this right here. Actually, we can probably just drag this up. Can just use this one as a testing ground. Okay, now maybe we take this. What does this sound like? Okay, I can work with this. We'll do something like that. Let's shorten it. Wow, experimentation is so fun. Let's see, and then let's chop it up with, I kind of want to chop it up with this. And then like just kind of use something like that. Then put something in the middle. Do I have enough room? Can I take... Something like this. Throw it in here. Ooh, I do have room. Ooh, I don't know how that one. I don't know how to feel about that one. Maybe. Like this. Might be better. Perhaps. Let's put something over it. Let's see. Let's solo this. Maybe something. Oh, wait. Let's get used to using shortcuts. Something like that, maybe? Hard cuts between chords. Oh, yeah. If you want those hard cuts between chords, you can automate utility to cut out any... Hello, Stargazer! How's it going? Welcome to the Phantom Frequencies. How's it going? To cut out any decay, etc. Oh, that might be a good idea, yeah. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, thanks! It's super simple. I made it on Vroid. I used a lot of stock assets that they had, so it's pretty plain, to be honest, but thank you. I appreciate that. I'm definitely I'm currently waiting for I did a commission to do kind of like a revamp of not my whole entire model, but of my profile picture with a completely different color scheme, a different vibe, and I'll definitely be editing my VTuber model from there. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Very. It's simple. It's plain. Not too bad. Okay, let's try. Well, hold on. Let's listen to. Oh, I think I gotta move this down like that. Hey, thanks for the follow, Stargazer. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Phantom Frequency. I am making...
Stargazer_555 followed your channel.
I don't know what I'm making. I'm going to be completely honest. I was doing Kawaii feature bass, but I think I might be going maybe kind of a little bit into Kawaii color bass, but we'll see. Currently, I'm using a reference track called Deleted by Linear Ring. I'm not going to play it on stream because I don't want to get hit by copyright. But I highly recommend you check it out. It's on SoundCloud. It's such a good song. I'm going to drink some water real quick. Do I know how to mix vocals? If you're talking about raw vocals, I don't really have a whole lot of practice in mixing raw vocals. I did do vocal chops. So like, actually, vocal chops might be a good idea here. Yeah, I did do vocal chops in a couple of my last songs. But actual vocals, I haven't tried yet. What does it sound like? Ooh, maybe like that. Or something like, nope. Not quite. Actually, I think I like it where it was at before. Where was it at before? Shoot. Like that. Yeah. Okay, let's hear it in context. Yeah, of course. I think maybe instead of doing that, I do this. I could probably just extend this, right? Well, maybe I use this instead. I kind of like this. This is pretty cool. Ooh, not bad. Let's fade this. Let's fade these in. Okay. We're cooking. We're cooking. Let's see. I kind of want to use that. Yeah, it's not might not be bad. Let's throw these up. Throw this down. Throw this up. There we go. Okay, and then we can mess around with this. Let's gain stage these properly. Oh, that's a little too low. Let's try -3. And we'll go here, we'll do -3. Let's chop these up. No idea what it'll sound like, but let's find out. Interesting, okay. I kind of want to add something like this in the middle. So maybe like bits and pieces of it. So something like that, maybe. Let's piece it together. Actually, let's do it this way. Be like, oops. Like that. Yeah. Okay, let's take a listen. Well, let's fade this in. Not bad. You can add a little bit more. Yeah, okay. Let's take this somewhere. Right here might be good. This might be perfect, actually. Yeah, I dig it. And then... kind of want to play around with these. But add a little bit more like... something like that. So maybe something along the lines of that. And then, what is this one? A little bit of this. You just throw that on there. Maybe. I forgot to gain stage it. I always do this. Okay. That's about right. That should be good. And we'll do maybe like a -3. Yeah, those waveforms look fine. This one's super loud. So let's do like a -9. It still sounds a little loud, but that's alright. Honestly, these waveforms, I did really bad on these. Some of these are super loud, some of these are not. Might be easier if I just consolidate them. There we go. Yeah, let's just consolidate them. I think I'm happy with how they are. Cool. That's a bit long. No, that's not necessary. I think that is fine. Let's fade a little bit in, a little bit out. -7, I think that would be good. Probably consolidate these two. That might be good. This one, I definitely want them to be like the same volume. So something like that, maybe. And then maybe like that. I think that's good. And then I want to chop this up. Something like this. Take this. Maybe right here. Towards the end. Maybe like that, and then throw this on. This one's really long, actually. I might have to... What does it sound like? Not bad, actually. Kind of like it. There's a little bit of... Let's throw something. Let's throw that in there. This is gonna sound super weird. Kind of want to throw that. Let's do something like that. Yeah. And then we'll do... Let's end it with this. Interesting, to say the least. How would it sound though? All right, let's take a listen. Let's save actually. Interesting. I kind of like it. Not bad. We're gonna take a quick break. I'm just gonna get some more water, use the bathroom, rest my ears a little bit more, and then we'll dive more into this. I really enjoy this concept. I think it's really, really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run an ad while I take a break. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's see. Let's kind of see what we have so far. Okay, I really like where we're going with this. But I kind of want to check out, I think this new thing called VTuber chat. So I'm really curious about it. So we're actually going to try doing that. So I've never tried this before, so I'm probably going to end this stream here. Just because I don't want to stream something that I don't know what it is yet. I mean, I do know kind of what it is. It's basically Omegle for VTubers. So it's really cool. They even have a section on Twitch for it. So if you're a VTuber and you want to check it out, I highly recommend you check it out. I will link their X in the chat right now. So if you're interested, I highly recommend you check it out. But they only do it on Saturdays, I think, from like 1300 onwards, and it's 1300 right now, and I really want to check it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna end the stream here, but I may start streaming again later today, because I really enjoy where this is going. I'm not even gonna lie, like, this is really cool. I'm so excited. This is so cool. So I definitely gonna have so much fun with this. So I will probably be back later today. But thank you guys so much. Shout out to, hold on. Let me give this person a quick shout out. He is also a producer, so if you're a producer, check him out. Really cool. Let's get you to affiliate, man.
Shout out to Train Toms.
But yeah, let's see if I can rate anyone real quick. Who's streaming? Okay, so yeah, of course. I mean, I only have like a small group of viewers, but I love producers. I love checking out other producers, so I appreciate you swinging by and checking me out. So would love to see you get to affiliate. I definitely want to raid someone. I have an idea of who I want to raid. So if y'all could stick around, we're gonna go ahead and do it. /raid. Boom. But with that said, thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Phantom Frequency. We're gonna go ahead and set this up. Remember, even in the darkest night, the light draws us together. Come meet me in it. Stay blessed, and much love. God bless y'all. Woo!